I am hearing that everybody better watch out because you're going to come through and you're going to charge through Taurus and you're going to blow them out of the water. If you are trying to get something, you're going to get it. This is your season right now. The month of May is all about you. It's not just because it's your sun sign or rising or moon sign. It's because of what the energy is doing in the month of May. But let's take a look at what you had to overcome and what may be coming your way in the month. I feel very positive. It's like they're showing me you just like blowing them out of the water. That's what I heard. You are going to just grab the bull by the horn and say, watch out, I'm back. And that's what I love about this energy that's coming through. Now you're going to feel it. You may already be feeling it right now as I'm recording this video, uploading this video to you, but you are definitely going to be feeling it by the second week of the month, okay? The first week, Mercury's going direct on the 25th of April, so we're still got a little bit of that lingering for those of you who are sensitive, but things are starting to feel back on track. And my clients, and I deal with them all over the world, and my clients are even being very positive. They're seeing things. And I don't mean like me, although some are, but heightened senses. What I'm talking about is they're seeing the bigger picture. And that's what I'm getting for you. It's like you see the big picture and get out of my way because I'm going to go get it. I'm going to grab my dream and I'm going to pull it back here to me. And you are definitely going to do that. You're moving out of something that was very hard for you to go through. The Six of Swords, of course, comes after the Five of Swords energy. So this was a lot for you to go through, a lot of negative thinking. And although you are not one of the zodiac signs that puts a lot of negative comments in my box, it's like there's certain zodiac signs that are like really been stuck. And I'm talking about the entire group, not just one or two. This is like a powerful energy when we can pick ourselves up from the Five of Swords. Let's see if you got the Five of Swords. No, you didn't. You got the Seven of Swords. Okay. So you had to pull yourself away from this energy. And it doesn't mean you're going into the seven per se, although they are go in order. You've already done this. You can detect them. And that's what I'm seeing. It's like you already know who anyone is that is deceptive around you, because that's what I'm talking about. Like you've opened up higher senses, clarity. You can see clearly because the rain is gone. and you can see that there's so many opportunities there for you, and you're celebrating by the end of the month. Now you can see the cards. I pulled the cards after I gave you that message, so the cards follow the guidance that I see. I use the cards for you. Yeah, I can do straight tarot readings on the board. That's how I started on YouTube all those years ago. But then I was guided to show you. Well, no, you guys wanted me to show my face, and I wish I had just kept it down, because now I have to go through the trouble of always looking my best, and that's not always easy to do when we're going through all of these together, right? We go through different stages of ascension, and you have conquered a portion of yours. Some of you, this is your second go around. You already went through it once, maybe even twice. And this is your second go around. So it may be a little bit easier, but you still have to see what you couldn't see. You have to pick yourself up alone. And that's the hardest part about it. But you've conquered this. And that's the beautiful part. And they're showing me a badge, a little gold badge, like a star with a ribbon on it. So it's like you get the award. You're getting the prize because of what you've accomplished. And you're going to accomplish so much more. And it is really going to be brilliant energy is what I'm hearing. Brilliant energy. I feel your mind is growing, your expansion is growing, your creativity is blossoming, where you can take that idea and say, okay, now I know what to do with it. Now I'm going to go grab it and I'm going to bring it in. And that is in another zodiac sign message as well, where they just bring in their dream. Oh, I think it's Libra. So if you have Libra in your chart, you may want to check that reading out as well. But this is really about you accomplishing a goal, accomplishing a chapter of section of your life that was very challenging indeed. And it may have involved a lot of different people. It may have involved every aspect of your life, your jobs, seeing that what you were dealing with just doesn't work for you. And now you can move forward. It's reacquainting self with self. That's what I feel has happened for a lot of you Taurus. Now let's take a look at your career, projects, your job, your finances, education, and projects. Again, that's whatever you put your energy and time in that is not family or friends or romance. Okay, it's like whatever you do in your spare time, for those of you who stay at home or you're retired. You have this beautiful King of Swords. Now, this card is showing the King of Swords with its back to you. So you may have been in a job, and again, it kind of goes back to the overall message where you may have been in a job where you felt kind of stuck, where you felt like you were ignored, is what I'm hearing. Some of you weren't getting the kudos, the merits that you should have been getting. And I feel that's because somebody else took it away from you, okay, in a job sector, in a career sector. They took it away from you. Also bordering over into education as well. So this may have happened in that realm also. But one thing's for sure, this situation blocked you, okay? It blocked you from feeling able to continue, able to stay with this situation, with this organization, able to stay in that career. If you notice, a lot of people from 2020 till today have changed their careers. They've changed. They don't live where they used to live. Some of them are traveling like I am, and they're moving all over the place and finally enjoying life and seeing life from a different angle. They're fulfilling their dreams and not necessarily in that stuck energy. And that's what I see is going on with Taurus. So if you've already accomplished that, you're going higher. And for those of you who haven't, this is your month right now to really grab that bull by the horn and turn it around. You may have been dealing with somebody around you who's been sitting there waiting for the right opportunity, telling people no. This is like if you're in human resources is what I'm seeing. Getting the right candidates, but not hiring them because you're waiting for the one that has brown hair and they don't. There's like a reason that makes no sense. Like they're being bratty, like they're being controlling, and it's actually caused suffering in your work environment, in your project environment as well. For some of you, this is a project that got put on hold because somebody didn't want to do their job, right? Somebody didn't want to approve it. They wanted to wait for something. They're waiting for something that it would be a miracle for it to come in, and they know that. But here's the beautiful part. You're spiritual. You understand what I'm talking about, manifesting. You understand how to transmute energy, how to transmute a situation of somebody sitting there and acting like a spoiled brat and not putting through the effort that they need to. And it's really posed a lot on you waiting for this individual, but they are going to stand up. It's like, again, I just see this, well, here you go. It's like the universe is coming in with this hand and going, come here, we're going to give it to you so you can turn around and do your job. So it's a very strong energy, and that's going to set you free from this project. I am hearing the word orphans. Okay, so some of you may be working on trying to put together an orphanage or volunteering at an orphanage or taking care of orphan babies, orphan animals. I just hear the word orphanage. If that's you, please post it in the comment and let us know. But I'm also seeing for some of you, this is in the financial sector itself, in the financial world. It could be real estate, but it doesn't feel as much like that as it does like in development. It feels more like an established commercial building. You may be a commercial banking. You may be involved in commercial trading. Okay, it has to do with the financial sector. That is changing as well. And for another group of you, it just feels like you're going to open up shop. Okay, and that's it. Just I see you opening up a shop. That could be an online shop, an online store. That may be opening up a storefront in your local area. Some of you, it's opening up a second storefront. Okay, or maybe you're online and now you're going to put it in where they can walk in and start buying from you. But it's really positive energy. And it's not necessarily, especially the last one in the orphanage, obviously, it's not about the money, it's about giving to the community. I see a lot of giving, a lot of donating to the community. Hmm. It may actually be the commercial building that I'm seeing on a humanitarian effort. It may be a shelter that you're getting involved with, where you're helping out, particularly with the food. Okay, I definitely see food. So you may be serving food, you may be volunteering your time in one way or another, but it's very, very positive. Now let's take a look at the family and friends around you, because whoever this Seven of Swords energy is, for some of you, you know, what you were dealing with, like I said, that division between you and them, okay, whoever them is in your world, in your life, them, they had this negative attachment to um, a mindset that directed you in the wrong way. So let me translate that. That's what I just heard. They had the mindset, a negative mindset, that when they shared their opinion, when they shared their feelings, when they told you what to do, it was not in your best interest. It was based on their ideologies, their beliefs, which do not match yours. So I feel that the deception was intentional. They did it on purpose. So let's see who you're dealing with in family and friends. And some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. You may be dealing with a fellow Taurian, a Virgo, or a Capricorn as well. Their energy is here on the board. Eight of Swords. Okay, that's what I mean. They kept you stuck. This is a mental prison where somebody is playing games on you. Somebody's keeping you stuck intentionally. They did it on purpose, so you could not outshine them. So you could not surpass them, is what I'm hearing. But the Moon card is here and secrets are coming out. If you have Aquarius in your chart or you're dealing with an Aquarius, secrets are being revealed in the Aquarius May reading. So there's something definitely coming out. This may be right around the new moon, and for some of you around the full moon at the latter part of May. But this is just like this really transmuting energy. Okay, a shift is going to come through because of the moon. The secret's coming out. Whatever they're sharing, this is going to set you free. It will literally set you free. Now, you do have the Nine of Swords right after it in this relationship, but I feel you've already gone through it. This is kind of talking about the past, right here. So you might even be in that Nine of Swords energy, anxiety, wondering, why did they do this? Why did that? For most of you, I feel you've already surpassed it, but the secret is coming out now, because it could have been 3 years ago. I'm definitely saying 3 years ago, where this change is coming through. 3, 4, and 5. That is a synchronistic number that a lot of you are going to see in the month of May. 3, 4, and 5. Now you may also see just the threes, okay, but I definitely see 3, 4, and 5. So whatever this secret is, this family secret, it's going to set you free. It is literally going to set you free, where you're like, I can see clearly now, because, you know, the rain's gone and the moon is lighting up a different path for you. Very, very positive. It doesn't look like it, because that's what you already experienced. That's what you went through. But the secret is the final grand finale of closure. What I mean by that, you can get your own closure. You don't cry over it. You don't try and, you know, get them back. You don't need anything else. You've resolved it and completely healed it. But they didn't. So here they are knocking on your door. Here they are knocking on the door of your mental telepathy, like you're hearing them in your head or seeing them in your dreams, which probably happened to a lot of you during Mercury in retrograde. Whoever this person is, they got some negative stuff. We got the King of Cups, all right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The King of Cups is an amazing energy, truly. This is like a person who really loves love. They're very romantic. They're open heart. They're the life of the party. They're fun. They're excellent, like in banking and creating love. Like they know what love means. They know what family unity is and having family dinners. So there's a beautiful energy to this King of Cups. But yet, with this King of Cups and these two cards, this person was hiding something where I feel they were upside down, not upright, but they're coming in upright. You're talking to them in your head. They're in an upright position saying, I'm sorry, saying, I did love you. I didn't mean to hurt you. Whatever they are. Remember, that's theirs. And yes, just say thank you and goodbye. Okay. You don't have to interact with them. It's up to you. But they'll keep knocking on your in your dreams until you release them. I had my ex come in my head 3 months in a row. I haven't even thought of him in 20 years. All of a sudden, boom, and I hear him in this conversation, and it's like, dude, I don't care. I when I left you, I was over it. I had already healed over you. Well, I hadn't, but I did. That deep hurt. It was like I didn't want to be in love for a really long time, but it wouldn't stop until I said, okay, thank you. And then I haven't heard from him since. And I'm okay with that, right? Everybody's okay. Because we create our destiny. We create it. So when somebody does this to us and it hurts us, it's up to us how long we stay in that Eight of Swords energy. And the longer we're around them, the more intense it can become, where it can even knock us on our knees. But with this moon lit up path, that's where you get to see that, oh, the aha moment, the enlightenment moment. So Taurus, I feel like you have, or you are about to for sure, if you haven't. But most of you, I think, already have. Now, this King of Cups is kind of like, they're saying he's quite immature, jealous individual that did not want you to shine. I think I said that in the beginning of the reading. They didn't want you to stand out in front of them. They didn't want you to surpass them. How dare you go past me? I need to be here. You can't go up here. I have to be above you, is what I'm feeling. And we have the Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius energy, where these two people look. Some of you, this is a situation where we're going to look at love in a minute, romantic love in a minute, but it could even be your partner staring at somebody else, two people, two family members, ganging up on you. Whatever this is, there is a turnaround in this family dynamic. Somebody's regained their confidence and another person has healed their broken heart, is really what's going on here. So they finally can see the changes, and that does not mean you need to be together, but some of you will choose to. It's up to you. But there's this emptiness now. It's like, I love you, I'm not in love with you. If it was romance, there is a different types of love. It's like, I thank you for everything that I experienced, but I'm good. I can move on. I've already moved on, and you take care. And that's what I feel a lot of you are going to do with this. Definitely this King of Cups. Definitely the King of Cups. Now, they may have even done you dirty and kept you from this person, and that's the secret, where they put a wedge in there, and that secret is coming to play when that Queen of Wands comes in to see you, right? So it's going to be a little bit of a different scenario for you guys, but let us know how it affects you. Let's take a look at your romance, because this might very well be your romantic situation. You got the Eight of Swords. You got the Eight of Swords. So some of you, this is your romantic partner, and they were looking at somebody else. They were involved with someone else. You had a really hard time dealing with it, so it broke your heart. You couldn't see it for a long time, most likely. But again, as the moon lights the path up, okay, we can get that heightened sense to see just enough light. And sometimes that light comes from above. It doesn't come from earth. It doesn't come from the ground or the porch light. This is coming from inside of you. Enlightenment, where you can see which direction to go. So I feel if you've been dealing with a partner that's been like that, you may have been put on hold for a while, contemplating, do I, don't I, as this king, as this King of Cups is sharing their love, but yet looking at someone else. You see, if you look at the cards, again, there's the way I have him sitting here, he is looking at her, she's looking at him. So you may have been dealing with that kind of situation, and we'll talk more about that. I'm going to be doing in a couple days, the first day or two of May. You'll see the romantic reading, especially for those of you in my membership, right? So we're going to go more in depth on it. You had the broken heart here. This person broke your heart. So it took you a while. It blinded you. You felt stuck, and you grown past it, you moving past it. And that's what I mean. I see some of you are like pulling it in. You're like, yes, I've got it, I know exactly where to go. And others are, you already did, and you're expanding even further because they're giving you their apology or that final closure they need, which, you know, we really don't care, but that's not the spiritual thing to do. We can't do that. We have this beautiful Hierophant here, following traditions and values. This is a divorce, all right? This is somebody contemplating a divorce right here, separating from this person. Again, I feel your person was very dishonest and they broke you. They broke your heart. But beautiful. We have karmic justice for those of you dealing with the soul connection. We have justice. Things are going to balance out, and they're going to balance out in your favor because you're going to make sure that it balances out in your favor. You will not sit in this. You will no longer sit in this. No more. It's done. You're done. You probably already did it and you're moving on, but now things are going up. So we go in stages through this spiritual awakening. We go in stages. And yes, we can go through it more than once. Absolutely. Depends on how much we have hidden in our closet, right? How much is hiding in our closet? How far is our inner child stuck inside of that little bubble and can't come out and play? So let me give you the final message for the month, because this is just a really powerful month for Taurus, no matter where you're at, unless you're really negative. Okay, it is going to be a powerful month. And even those people who are negative, you're going to feel something very, very positive come through. Now, I will read the card and then I'll give you the message that comes with it. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. You have Archangel Michael. Okay, and those are the, you know, I bring Archangel Michael into just about all my readings. I bring in a variety of different guides and guardian angels, and my guide Allie is always with me. So these messages that I give you are from Archangel Michael, and that's who is talking to you today. This is who is guiding you and protecting you from that Eight of Swords energy, protecting you when you feel anxiety, when you feel stressed out. You have all of this protection around you. And it's up to us to be able to open up and see that we're protected and feel. It's more feeling and knowing without doubt, without a question. Yes, it hurts, but I know I'm going to get back up because I've got all the support I need around me. Even though those days when you're alone and you feel lonely, it feels like there is no one there. But I assure you, you always have a guardian angel. Call upon Archangel Michael when you need protection, when your car is broke, when you have technical difficulties, you know, Mercury in retrograde, when your plumbing is backed up, when you're having financial issues, when you can't find a job. He will protect you along the way. And then have faith that what you've asked for is going to come in. I wish you guys a wonderful May. Much love.